as always, 100% cotton t-shirt that's been soaked in soda ash for at least 20 minutes and then spun in the washing machine until it's damp. Alright, for this, I'm going to go ahead and mark it and then flip it inside out just so that I can see. I don't know why I'm doing it that way. I just am. Alright, I need to mark, thinking about 3 inches up from the spot where the armpit hits the rest of the shirt. There's probably a name for that, but great. And I'm going to draw a line between those two, trying to be as straight as possible without... I do have another ruler. Okay, that should work. Alright, so we've got that line drawn. Now I'm going to go ahead and flip it inside out. And there really wasn't any reason in drawing it before flipping it, other than I was a bit concerned it wouldn't stay as straight once it was flipped. I'm not sure what's changed about these shirts either. I have to keep cutting this mess off every time. Alright. And yes, that's my dog in the background. So this is being filmed during the whole shelter at home thing, and apparently some of my neighbors are staying out at, I think it's, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning right now, and apparently that annoys my dog when the neighbors are out at that time. Alright, so I've got this. I'm just going to do an accordion fold across this and then just pick up whatever I need to on these sleeves. Looks like that's a little lower on this side, but we'll go with it. And then we'll go from there. So let me flip this around and try to keep this somewhat straight here. Alright, take some sinew, and for those that keep asking about this, I use artificial waxed flat sinew. Comes in 300-yard rolls from Amazon. Various sellers all sell the same thing, and it's anywhere from $12 to like $22 for a 300-yard roll. Have no idea why the price varies so much, but kind of depends on the day. Oh, that slipped. Do a couple more. Alright, so we've got that, and off to dye. Alright, for this I am using Chinese red, lemon yellow, and turquoise, all from Dharma, and then dark black from Custom Colors. Alright, so I used 2 extra colors, charcoal gray and pewter, and that's because I originally had just planned on doing this and everything else is black. Then I thought, okay, well, it's ice dyed, so it's not really going to be black, so it's not going to be what I was originally had in my mind, because that would have been liquid. So I went ahead and added those transition colors and then carried the red, yellow, and blue back down to the other black ice dyed area, and then left these as a buffer zone. And we'll see how this works. So I'll go ahead and let that sit. And I know it keeps coming up in the comments why I'm not using cardboard forms anymore to hold the ice in, and it's because I keep forgetting until I get to the point of putting the ice on, and then I go, ooh, can't do it now. And in this case it was originally going to be liquid dyed, and I didn't make up the liquid, so we'll see how this goes. So I'll let this sit until it melts through, and then we'll work on the back side. Alright, it's melted through, so I'm going to take some thick aluminum foil and place this on top of that. And then I made up some liquid of the black, and I'm just going to pour that into the tray. Alright, that's about 16 ounces of black dye, and then I'll just let that sit for probably another 12 hours, and then I'll do the washout. Overall, I think it works. A few little things I don't like. The red, yellow, and blue that was done up here, try and do that part. You can see the separation, you can see the reds here, and more of a darker green here. I don't see any actual blues anywhere. And then the yellow, but it wasn't as defined as I had hoped for, and I probably should have gone with my original plan of using a thickened dye for that strip, and then everything else is just the black liquid dye. But it was an interesting attempt anyway with the ice dye to see how this would turn out. Overall it works if you don't know what it was supposed to look like to begin with. So let's go ahead and flip it over just to see the back, since people always ask. So there we go. Until next time, thanks for watching.